Hi Muffins, happy Friday check-in. I look very happy, don't I? I haven't for the past 2 weeks slept more than 5 hours straight. I think it's a combo of so many different things going on, including planets, the Schumann resonance, stress, and my declining health. So I missed last Friday's reading because I had a pretty important doctor appointment that I don't know if it went great or it didn't go great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't super helpful. And then I got like a very upsetting text message after that, and my day was pretty shot. And honestly, I forgot about you guys. It's the truth. I might be changing how often I'm on YouTube because I need to be really specific with my energy. And as you know, I have a Patreon and people pay for that over there. So I make sure I do those over there. I'll still do at least one time a week over here, but my life is pretty packed with medicine schedules all day and all these different things, and my health is declining. I'll make an update at some point for all of you who have been following along for the past 5 years with that, but it's not going to be today. But hi, happy Friday. Today we're going to start with the general energy, and this is the one, the White Witch Tarot is Major Arcana only. That is what, also the Nature's Whispers, because I'm just super into this one right now. We'll see which one. Also the Shaman's Dream. I'm going to tell, oh, we're going to start with the Shaman's Dream. Okay. Let's see. We'll pull this and see where the general energy is for everybody. And then we'll go from there. For anybody who follows the Schumann resonance, it's been bananas. 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 Okay, what is the general energy of the collective right now? Where's the general energy? Ooh, two. Let's see what's on the bottom first. Deep diver, diving into a task. Number 10. Deep diver. I'm hearing like emotional work. Emotions. Intuition, emotions. Feelings. Let's see what came out. Hollow Bone, Teachability, number 28, and number 21, First Breath, Beginner's Mind. So we have 10, 28, and 21. Interesting. I'm going to put them all three together. Boom. Integration. A calling. I'm hearing a calling in. Fan. Sorry, hold on. I always think I'm fine, and then like, I bet you if you watch through these videos, I go to turn the fan on, it's probably the same time increment that it takes me to get like, start getting a hot flash before I turn the fan on. Woohoo! Post-menopause. Okay. Hold on a second. I need to look at these. Yeah. It feels like little specific energy points, right? And these energy points are the same frequency. They're not in the same place, right? They're like showing up in different spots, but they're of the same or similar frequency. Same frequency, but different volume or intensity, right? So some might be louder, quieter, or stronger, or softer, right? Weaker. But it's the same energetic frequency, just not, it's not like straight across. It's like some here, some here. It's access points. You're accessing energy in a new way, or it's new energy for you. There's a bunch of people watching this, so it's going to be different for everybody, right? So it's however it fits in for you. But this, I try to do the overlapping, overarching truth because there's multiple people who watch this. You know what I mean? Patreon is a little easier because it's a way smaller sample that I'm reading for over there to get it like on. And I do mini readings, personal for each person, once a week over there because I have under 10 paying members, so I can. More than that would be too many. Okay. You're starting out. I'm also hearing like you're hearing a musical frequency, like a sound frequency. There are energetic frequencies like feelings, like sensation, and hearing. Possibly sight too, but that's like an aside. It's like you're feeling the rhythm of it, you're feeling the vibration of it in your body, and you're hearing it. And it's new. Something about it is new. And you're learning how to focus on it and pull it in. So integration into you, your energetic reserve, but like your energetic field. There's some kind of learning curve happening with maybe your protection, like in how you're building your protective energy field. I'm gonna look in the book and see, but this is just what I'm getting without looking in the book. All right, let's look. I don't really have any songs in my head right now. It's just new. It's different. I pretty much consistently have songs playing over and over and over and over in my head for the moment I open my eyes in the morning. I'm looking at Deep Diver, New Discoveries. The Deep Diver invites you to take the plunge. You can't see the bottom, but you must swim into the dark depths to find the mystery that eludes you. The deep diver knows where the pearls lie underneath the ancient sands. That makes sense because if there's like a lot of static and noise, you're like wading through it to like hyper focus on these spots. This is literally where I see them, where my fingers are, and here, okay? And maybe here, like out here, where you're pinpointing on them to identify them. Let your intuition propel you, allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Okay. Emotions are teachers. We're not supposed to identify with them. We're supposed to let them come through so we learn from them, but not hold on to them, right? You just feel it like a wave going over you or a breeze coming by. You don't identify as the breeze or the wave, but you let yourself feel what it's feeling, like wherever it's touching, you know what I mean? And then whatever stays after in your mind, whatever information, it's a way to get information right now. Your curiosity will be your greatest guide. You'll surely discover something wondrous to bring back to everyone who is waiting by the shore. But only you will truly know the value of your discovery. Are you willing to do the work? Dive in, make the commitment to see it through, and you'll be amazed. I think you've already done that. That's what this is saying. Like, at some point you made a commitment into whatever this is, and now it's time to go all the way in. You can't sit on the surface anymore and expect things to happen. You have to take the action, and you have to, integration is part of this, but emotional regulation and using emotions as sources of knowledge, also as teachers. But I want to say it that way too. I want to break it down a little further. So let's look at hollow bone. I've never had this card come out before. Being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. I like how it feels. That just made my whole insides be like, oh, okay. The hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of the hollow bone invites you to become empty of your notions of who you are. To check your ego at the door and know this is not about you. You're being called to practice humility. You're being called to have a beginner's mind, which is that first breath, beginner's mind. You're being called to humble yourself if you need to, only if your ego is big. Otherwise, it's not humbling, it's just being, right? It might be humble, but it's not humbling. It's to take the point of view and embody the beginner's mind to receive. To let yourself be a vessel and a container and a channel and a conduit. Any or all of them. Hollow yourself out and hear the wind blow through you and play you like a flute. Wind. You will learn the language of the squall and the storm and understand the message in the summer breeze. There is an important communication waiting for you. Humility is the swiftest path for you to become like hollow bone. Yeah, ego. Checking the ego, checking the identity, checking where you're attaching to things, and letting yourself just be a vessel, a clear vessel. And whatever's coming through will come through. There doesn't need to be fear here, because all of you are at a point where you have done so much work that you can trust in your alignment. As long as you are aligned, you are safe. You're safe. Things might happen unsafe around you, but you can, if you are in alignment, how much that affects you will be minimal. Do you understand? You have some leeway. You have some sway over that, how you're affected by it. You can accomplish most anything if you're willing to let someone else take credit for it. It's really all about letting the ego go, letting the thinking, discerning mind go, and just being in the knowing and the being and the receiving aspects. Hollow bone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your experience. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life, and as important as the brightest sun. It's that duality, right? It's really letting ego go, because you are a vessel. You are being asked to be a vessel for this new communication, this new energy integration that is needed for you to expand to this next part of your calling. Let's look at first breath. A fresh start and renewed curiosity, natural trust, beginner's mind. It's time to leave the old stories and tales behind. You have arrived. Take a deep breath in another. There's nothing else you need to do but take in the new world that's revealing itself around you. Trust your natural curiosity. No need to dwell on anything, on how difficult it's been or how tight the passage to get to where you are now was. Just take it all in. Experience the awe and wonder of your arrival at this destination. Even if you've been here before, try to experience it like it's the first time, because it is. Because this second has never happened before, right? And the you are right in this second isn't the you were in the other seconds that came before it, or minutes or hours or days or months or years or eons. You are renewed, and the old you is no longer your concern. Just be with it and breathe. Use the first breath for new beginnings to animate a world you can play and create in. Do not underestimate the power of your breath and the magic of the word. Before I started recording this, I had started recording, and then I got a text, so I took it because I was just the very beginning, and I was just doing this, and the High Priestess came out, which is Pisces, but I'm feeling like that is still relevant to this, the energy, which is all intuition. It's all of the knowledge that is in its raw form, right? It's in a quiet space, just being with it. Let's see where your overall energy is with the tarot right now. What overall energy would be most beneficial for the collective right now? Let's see that. What overall energy would be most beneficial for the collective right now? The Empress in the reverse. It's the Empress, right? Yes. It's Venus, Taurus, Libra. I'm the Empress 6 times. Boom. The Empress in the reverse. See what's on the bottom? The High Priestess is on the bottom. The Empress is the High Priestess in physical form. That's the only way that the High Priestess energy can be seen and interacted with in this world, in the 3D world, is for it to be in a human body as the Empress. You have to embody all 4 queens. And it's in the reverse. So you're birthing the Empress. You're still taking in all of the knowledge. You are in incubation period. It doesn't matter what gender you are right now, but what this is saying is you are in creatrix, feminine, receiving mode, okay? That aspect of you, whether you identify as female or you're talking about your divine feminine self, okay? The guidance for you is pull back when you need to. You're experiencing things you've done before, but to take the ego out and the experience out and look at it as if this is the first time, because who you are right now is not who you were yesterday or before whatever this was. You have your cells, you're different on every level, whether visible to the eye or not, okay? And so because of that, you need a little reminder right now that you're in a beginning stage, you're in an integration, incubation stage. Kind of look at it as like you're just coming out of the cocoon. You know what I mean? You're about to break out of it. You're a phoenix who's in the ash form and is just forming into the re-phoenix. You feel me? All right, hold on. I'm thinking of what to ask. I haven't done lymphatic drainage massage in like fucking 2 weeks. I know. Are we gonna ask? Yeah, let's ask what actions you can take right now. Do we want to use the field or do we want to use Rider-Waite? We're going to use Rider-Waite. What actions, guided by you, spirit, universe, creator, whoever your source is for everybody watching, what actions can the collective take right now that will help them stay in alignment with what is most beneficial to them? was like, we really gonna get through the whole thing with nothing coming out? The whole thing and only 2 came out. And this one fell in my lap sideways. Okay, let's look at the bottom. The Page of Wands. Interesting. So what this new opportunity is, the guidance is to look at it in all of the ways that are exciting to you, that are attractive to you, that are literally attracting your energy, that you're magnetized to. Look for those aspects of it. The opportunities to expand. See what came out. The 5 of Cups, sideways, going into the upright. And the King of Pentacles. Ooh. Let's look at these. Page and a king. A page and a king. Different levels, right? Different energies. Desire, passion, electricity, sparks, stability, groundedness, reliability, dependability, independence, compassion, compassionate, generous, generosity. We have fire, water, earth. Sadness, self-medicating, victimizing, taking on an identity of a victim. So you want to watch for that, because you're not that. You're not a victim. You are not a victim of the things that have happened to you. You may have losses here, but there are also gains. And look and focus at the gains. The gains have a specific frequency, energetic frequency, with a sound and a feeling and a color. Focus on those and grow them. They are going to build the ground beneath you and help you with your solid steps forward. This is sovereignty. Page to king, empress, all 4 queens, high priestess, all of the esoteric knowledge that ever existed. We're talking about high energies. We're show how it's showing up is really grounded in masculine. So we have feminine and masculine energy here. Also, the King of Pentacles is Taurus. So we have Pisces, Taurus, Libra, and Taurus. If it might be relevant, it might not be relevant. Pay attention to where you're looking at, like what you lost. This person is just staring at the 3 that are spilt, but there's 2 that are full. But just identifying and attached to these. Woe is me. This is unfair. Why don't I ever? All those kind of things, right? You want to check all those. Check that. You want to focus on you in your sovereignty. Taking the action. Ego, King of Pentacles, no working ego. This is humble. This is full-on integrity. This is salt of the earth, man of the earth, showing up, dependable. For yourself. Do it for yourself. I just thought of Hercules, just like Eddie Murphy from SNL from a million years ago. I'm old. For anyone who doesn't know what that reference is. Okay. I haven't done Qigong in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm listening to this reading too. Okay, so that's your guidance right now, is to fortify the ground underneath you, to check what you're identifying with, to switch it to any feelings of lack or self-sabotage, actions you're taking that are self-sabotage because of thoughts that you're having as identifying as a victim, and switch them over to being content and satisfied and comfortable with the body you're in, with the space you've created. You create your space, okay? Remember, hollow bone, beginner's mind, deep dive, integration. Let's get your, the hell is this fucking thing called? Sacred self-care card. Let's see what self-caring the universe wants y'all to employ, enact. Ooh, a song just came in my head. Do you want to know what it is? I'm going to tell you anyway. It's Taylor Swift. It's is it Wildest Dreams? In the middle of the night, in my dreams, you should see the things we do, baby. Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Are you ready for it? It's Are You Ready for It, I think. I don't know. Those are the lyrics. I think it's Are You Ready for It? Are you ready for it? That's what I'm going to call this. Thanks, Tay Tay. Oh God, now I have that. Now I have her going off singing that in my head. Okay. It's literally opening my crown chakra. What's your sacred self-care? I know I'm going to listen to that song as soon as I'm done this reading. I know, why did I think it was Wildest Dreams? Ooh, interesting. Connect with your womb, which makes sense because that's the Empress. She's the divine womb, right? But she's in incubation mode, and the self-caring is to connect with your womb. Male or female, non-binary. We're not talking about gender. We're talking about that sacred space within you, and that births creativity, inspiration, that nurtures, that creates something new and sustains it. That's beautiful with the King of Pentacles because he's the caretaker of that. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Let's see what's on the bottom. Ground yourself. I'm loving this. Feminine, masculine. Bring those divine feminine and masculine sides together, son. Okay, let's get your angel connections card. See what signs and symbols are going on in the background for you. Let's pull that guy. In the middle of the night. I can't do it right on. I have esophageal laryngitis and a whole bunch of other issues with my vocal cords, so I cannot sing. I cannot sing anymore. My voice always sounds like this. Yeah, there's no power. I can't get any power to put anything out. But when she does that in the middle of the night, toward the end of the song, that's what's in my head. Okay, let's see what we got, because they're flying around. Hey! When the same song keeps recurring through your day, there's a reason. Listen carefully. Music. What song is recurring for you? Put it in the comments if you want. The number 332. Red trucks, hearts. When you're starting to lose faith in yourself and you doubt the goodness of humanity, you see the number 332 and something shifts. You begin to feel real peace and a more positive attitude. Any of the things in this one. And you may have been feeling isolated, rejected, unappreciated, or misunderstood. You're not alone. You may have been feeling self-pitying, right? You realize you're not alone. There's a loving angel walking right beside you. You're not alone. See what's on the bottom. The baby, which makes sense with any kind of babies you see, any kind of anything. You're blessed with an angel's presence. It goes right there with the womb. It could be literal. It could be figurative. It's the rebirth of you, right? Let's see what chakra love card you got. Throat, sodalite, vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. There you go. You can do throat chakra clearing meditation. There's hundreds, thousands of them for free all over the internet, especially on YouTube. Okay. Hope this was helpful. I will see you guys. If you're on Patreon, I'll see you on Sunday. If not, I'll see you back over here on Tuesday. Ciao, ciao.